There is a lot of curiosity about Selena Gomez's boyfriend and who she is currently dating, since she is one of the most followed people on Instagram and really the entire planet. Selena, who plays in Hulu's Only Murders in the Building, has had public relationships with Justin Bieber and The Weeknd in the past, but that doesn't make things any simpler. In 2020, Selena admitted to Zane Lowe of Apple Music, "If I can be honest, it is so cliché. Everyone basically dates everyone. It always seems to be in this small bubble, and that's for safety reasons." She went on, "You almost want a creative counterpart, and it's intriguing and entertaining. You want someone to understand what you're going through. However, the issue with that is that, whether you realize it or not, you wind up dating solely for other people and not even for yourself. There's nearly to the point where we're making it known that we're together," she continued. "Whatever it may be, simply decide whether something is for you or merely for show in our society." Selena referred to her previous relationships as curses in a 2021 interview with Vogue Australia. She remarked at the time, "I feel like most of my relationship experiences have been cursed. When I was in relationships, I was way too young to have been exposed to certain things. Since I never really felt equal in relationships in the past and felt so inferior, I guess I needed to figure out what that word meant for me. Who were those cursed former partners then?" Following, we analyzed Selena's relationship history, covering everyone from Nick Jonas and Taylor Lautner to Justin Bieber and The Weeknd. Meet each of Selena Gomez's former partners. From January 2017 to October 2017, Selena was dating The Weeknd. At the 2017 Met Gala, the two made their red carpet debut. Selena expressed her happiness about her relationship with The Weeknd to InStyle in September 2017. She remarked at the time, "I really am glad. I love it. My happiness is not dependent on any one aspect of my life. Making sure I never get swayed by a guy and making sure I love and care for my friends and family are both incredibly essential to me." According to rumors, Gomes is the subject of The Weeknd's 2018 EP, Dear Melancholy. The Weeknd referred to the album as cathartic in an Esquire interview from 2020. He said, "I suppose I just had nothing further to say on this, whatever, which is why it was so brief. It felt like this artistic catharsis. Yes, it was brief because that was all I had to say about the circumstance." The Weeknd said, of course, when asked if the EP had improved his mood. "That would have been terrible if I hadn't. Selena and The Weeknd are cordial," according to a source who spoke to Us Weekly in March 2020, "and she even liked his music." The informant claimed that Selena enjoyed The Weeknd's songs. She doesn't feel anything bad about him. They are friendly. When Justin Bieber learned that The Weeknd, an R&B singer, was dating Selena Gomez at the beginning of 2017, he reportedly didn't take it well. According to sources at the time, the pop artist still harbored feelings for his ex-girlfriend, with whom he had been in a protracted on-again, off-again relationship for more than 5 years. Naturally, the Biebs wasn't pleased with the news, and by February 2017, it was clear that a fight between him and The Weeknd was inevitable when the former notoriously told a LA photographer that he would never listen to the latter's music again. "No way, I won't listen to any Weeknd music. That's nuts," he retorted. The Weeknd taunted the sorry chart topper with the release of his single Some Way with Toronto rapper Nav, and things took a turn for the worst after that. It was evident from Bieber's response that he wasn't happy about Gomes and her boyfriend. The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tesfaye, says on his line, "I think your girl / think your lady / fell in love with me," which was properly taken as a jab at Bieber, considering that the 30-year-old was now dating Gomes. The Weeknd continued singing, "She claimed my fuck and my tongue game a solution," which many took to mean that he was superior to Bieber when it came to intimacy, sending fans into a complete frenzy over the contentious song. One person tweeted, "Wow, The Weeknd just dissed the hell out of Justin Bieber. He ought to have kept his comments on Abel's music to himself and simply let the two of them to be. I sincerely doubt that ends their ongoing public dispute. Similar sentiments were expressed by another social media user who wrote, "Honestly didn't witness this Justin and the Weeknd feud over Selena Gomez, but that Someway song was simply insulting and humorous at the same time. How can he disparage Justin's prowess in bed like that? Lol." Halfway through 2017, it was abundantly evident that Bieber and The Weeknd were at odds with one another. The reason for this, as previously established, was the latter's relationship with Gomez, who the Biebs still had intense love for. Selena was seen enjoying breakfast with Justin when they were still dating over the weekend. They ordered blueberry smoothies with whipped cream for breakfast and just chatted. Nobody on the crew seemed to recognize them. They appeared to be in a nice mood. Justin paid for them both, and they just sat at a table and chatted for a bit without any physical contact or any awkwardness. At a table inside, where they had a little more privacy, they sat down. They remained for almost 25 minutes before departing in a group. Later, the two went to Zoe Church in Los Angeles, California, for church services together. Fans of the I Feel It Coming singer have noticed that The Weeknd has unfollowed some of Gomez's closest family members and friends, including her mother, her assistant Teresa Mingus, and her best friend and kidney donor Francia Reza. This is despite the fact that The Weeknd reportedly has no issue with his girlfriend of almost a year hanging out with her ex. The parents of Selena's godson, Priscilla De Leon and Jay Cosmo, were also unfollowed by him. Selena and The Weeknd continue to follow one another, nevertheless. The singer's dubious Instagram activity resembles what he did when he split up with ex-girlfriend Bella Hadid last year, unfollowing the model in March after a few weeks and her closest friends shortly after. The former Disney star then added gasoline to the fire by recording her own diss track named Bad Girlfriend, which she apparently wrote with JB in mind, in the midst of the conflict between the two artists. "I know I'm not there for you or there when you call," a source told the news outlet, adding that the song was about a lover the girl is no longer really into and has finally gotten wise to. "I make a poor girlfriend." The Weeknd's battle with Justin Bieber already had enough media coverage. There was no need for the song to get any more attention. As a result, the song was shelved and never saw a release date. Although things started out tense between the two for the first half of the year due to fans' alleged cold feelings toward the Can't Feel My Face chart topper, things quickly died down as neither of them felt inclined to continue spreading disparaging remarks about the other in the media or in their music. It was exclusively revealed to People magazine in October 2017 that Gomez and The Weeknd had broken up, with sources claiming that it had been challenging with him being on tour and her shooting in New York. That wasn't convenient for them. The insider continued, "It's been hard for them to come to the understanding that this is the route things were heading, but it's been hard for months." He or she insisted that although the two will remain close friends, their romantic relationship was ended. The Lose You to Love Me singer is seen out and about in California the following month with none other than the Biebs, with whom she rode a bike around the streets of sunny Los Angeles. It wasn't necessary to be a rocket scientist to predict what would happen next. Gomez and Bieber had mended and their relationship was once again on track. The two had taken a break from one another for a little over a year before deciding to try again. By May 2018, the couple's romance had ended, but this time it was permanent, according to rumors that Gomez's family had been worried about her getting back together with Bieber, whom they had accused of repeatedly sending her to rehab. In a New York courtroom 4 months after that, Justin Bieber wed Hailey Baldwin, his on and off girlfriend, before conducting their formal wedding the following year. With that, the video has come to an end with that. Let us know what you think in the comments section to help us expand our community and attract more people who share our interests and are eager to learn. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you thought the video was interesting. To Until then, bye.